Danny D, MG, hello, hello. This is really weird because I see you all in the chat, but it's not showing me anybody in the house. So, Georgia Diving Recovery. Hello, hello. Hi, my muddy mess. Ann, how are you? Yep, Roy and Becky, we're playing musical chairs. Georgia Diving Recovery. Jake, how you doing today? Marco, welcome back, honey. Paula, hello, hello. I'm not touching my phone this time, guys. Sorry, ain't happening. Oh, yeah, but Jake, we got to get together one day this week, maybe, and do a live. Um, this weekend I'll be going south, so I'll be going to Florida pretty soon. So hopefully get to head out of here this weekend. Here's trouble. Hi, Super Trucker. I'm doing good, Jake. Doing good. I haven't got to catch up with y'all much to see how everything's going. It looks like you've been working a lot too, not just, you're working and still doing the magnet fishing and trying to get all that stuff done. It's busy, doesn't it? Yep, I'll be right down there below you. I'll be taking 64 to, was it 26? And then 95 south. Yep. So very busy. Yeah. I mean, I don't work, and I know YouTube keeps me busy. Oh, Busby leaves in 5 days, so we'll be on the road about the same time. Yeah. Are you going to meet any other scratchers? Yes, Paula. I am going to meet up with Scratching Matches. I am going to meet up with Florida Profit Hunter and Huntress, and then see who else is around the area. And it's been a long time since you last in Florida. Yeah. It seems like it's been forever. But we come home in April, I believe it was. So working in the film industry 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. Yeah. And then, they don't give you much time to do anything, let alone trying to do YouTube too, And that's why I'd like to interview you, because you seem to juggle it all and keep it going, You want to meet Florida Profit Hunter and Huntress? We'll be going live when we're down there. Don't want to have a meetup with me and Susan. When I get to Florida, you're not leaving my side, girl. Mm-hmm. Give your big BFF a hug, Huntress. I sure will. Oh, you'll have a few weeks off. Well, now, Jake, here's the deal. I'm just down next to Gainesville. So I'm what, 2 hours from the Florida Georgia line? How far up in Georgia are you? MG Yeager came inside and was, wait, I hear Gamma. He loves his Gamma. Because, I got a foam mattress down in Florida like I have here, and I can throw it in the back of my SUV, hit the road. I camp in my SUV. We could come up and say, hey, since she's running 95, I can pick on her and be safe. Now, Super Trucker, I'm going to send Rick down 77. Okay. He's going to come down through Athens, Georgia. So, middle of Georgia. Hey, there you go. Scratching with D-Man. Hello, hello. So, Jake, we may be able to set something up and maybe get to do some magnet fishing while you're off work. You know, because I don't care to travel. I like traveling. I'll make Susan go with me, throw her butt in the SUV with me, or Josh. Josh, he's good. He's my ride or die also. So but yeah, now me and Susan, I want to teach Susan to magnet fish. I can't do it here because there's really no place to fish. And so when I get to Florida, me and her is going to do some fishing. I'm going to take my metal detector. We're going to hit the beaches and we're going to do some metal detecting. Plus, we're going to be doing all right with the rock. Yeah. All right, get back to work, hon. Be safe. There you go, Busby. Bring your magnet with you too. It's so funny though because I was trying to talk Rick into letting me take the truck, but that ain't gonna happen. But oh wait, back to work with the Rock. Wow, that just hit me. The Rock, like Dwayne the Rock Johnson, the Rock. Forget being off work. I'll come see you now. Um, Texting from my channel. I have places I want to go. Yeah. Um, well, that's all. I've got single-sided magnets too. Oh gosh, Jake, tell him that I'm his biggest fan. I'm telling you, I love that. I mean, I won't say. I mean, it's not the way he's built, which that don't hurt. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that don't hurt. But it's just his attitude that I see. Now, Jake probably sees a different side of him. So, but he's really inspirational. He's encouraging. He's just, I don't know. There's just something about him that. Sorry, potential spam. Nope, I ain't gonna talk to you. Um, there's just some. I'd like to sit and get to know the man. Not what you see on TV. Even if it's just for a few minutes. That's what I like about interviewing people. So, hey, Jake, if you can make something happen, if you could just drop in and say, hey, on our channels, man, you're talking about some views. But yeah, I know work is work. Um, so do you smell what the Rock is cooking? That would be so lucky, wouldn't it? Take a picture and post it. Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah. Yeah, got the non-disclosures. Yeah. Yeah. So, but just tell him that, if you ever wanted to just jump in and say, hi, that I would faint. Okay, make this old woman's day. Cherokee Kid, hello, hello. But yeah, that's what I would do, Jake. Get you some snapshots, post them afterwards, man. Uh, it's still awesome, wouldn't it? It's a very humble guy. Magnafish. Oh, that would be awesome. Your channel will skyrocket. That will go viral. But yeah, when he did like the Gladiator TV show, the competitions, I would watch him. And it seemed like all of his contestants had a story to tell. Yeah, autograph. Angie and Rick's Family Adventures. There you go. Not that, you know. Oh, gosh. Sorry. I got to talking and, oh, Jesus, no. Oh, Georgia, but does it say to Angie and Rick, Family Adventures? Fairy Dust, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Louisiana, Arkansas, Alabama, Kentucky tomorrow supposed to get tornadoes. Oh, yeah. I'm telling y'all right now, it looks like it should be late in the evening, which I do have to keep an eye on the time. Because it's just it's gloomy out here, you know, and I just I don't like this type of weather. It makes my mood gloomy, and I don't like that. And I can't go magnet fishing because it's too cold. Which I mean, you know, you can bundle up stuff, but once my hands get wet and get cold, then the arthritis starts in, and that's not fun, you know. And I just noticed, can you see this knot? Where does it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Can you see there's a knot right here? That's from the arthritis. So, nomadic rat pack. Yep. Probably spinning off from, yeah, the tornado's probably spinning off from that storm that's going through. Watch your weather is a little nippy too. We have high of 26. Yeah, that's the way it's been like around here. But we haven't gotten any real snow yet. So, okay, joking aside, Jake, hope you and Adam have a great day. Yeah, Graceland. Oh, she is so sweet too. Well, there is a medical scientific reason why you feel gloomy this time of year. Yes, Josh, I know. Um, Being bipolar, the weather does affect you, and you need the vitamin C that comes from the sun. Is it vitamin C or vitamin D? I think it was vitamin C because we always tease, you know, seashore C. But anyway, that's why my doctor says to go south. It does help me, you know. And so, yeah, I do have a medical reason to get to go south. But if I stay inside here much, then I start getting depressed. And that's when y'all see me kind of go quiet. I may post and stuff, but you don't see me in a lot of chats. You don't see me, you know, leaving a lot of comments. I may watch something and not really comment because I just get this, I don't care, I'm just here attitude, you know. And so that's why not just those who are bipolar, but I get what they're saying. Yeah, anybody that suffers from depression, you take a gloomy day like it is today, and it can really mess with you. You know? And the sun gives off vitamin D. Okay, it's vitamin D. Okay, and so you know, I used to love the snow. I still love looking at the snow, but PTSD. Yes, see, I'm right there with you, Paula. Bipolar, PTSD, the severe anxiety, severe depression. Um, gosh, what else was there? Bipolar, PTSD, severe anxiety. There was like 5 different things, and I can't remember all of them. But hey, those 4 are enough, you know. Um, does that help with CRS? Yes, actually, it does, Busby. Uh, serotonin, space lamps gives you serotonin. But yeah, and so when me personally, I can't take medication for any of that because they can't find the balance. So when you're doing this without medication, it's a struggle. I mean, it's a struggle anyway. It's the cold, right? It's the cold, the thing that keeps you indoor, thing that prevents you from doing things. And so it's what I said. I used to love the snow, get out and play in it. When Josh was little, I mean, we used to play in it all the time. Um, that helps with CRS. Maybe it's because I have a notepad. That's what helps with CRS. A notepad. Um, but I can't with the arthritis and stuff. I can't get out there and play in it like I used to. You know. Um, so yep, I have all that. Nope, I can't either. So I use THC and CBD. See, I don't know. I've never tried any of that. I've thought of that, but I don't know. I'm doing good now. You know, I did take um I mean, I'll admit when the reason I found out, I got diagnosed was oops, I've got to turn my hot glue gun off. Hang on. Gotta unplug it. Um, is I got suicidal. Okay. I mean, I'll just be honest with you. I got suicidal. Um, yeah. You lost your notepad and can't remember where you put it. Um, but then again, with the bipolar stuff, you got the fight or flight syndrome. So, they say, oh, you're a threat to yourself and society. I'm more of a threat to myself than I am society because I just, Kristen, the rest of your day, I got to go. Bye, honey. Got to run. Have a great day. All right. Sorry, guys. Our conversation kind of took a turn. But I love speaking about mental health issues because people do need to understand it more. You know, we're not crazy. We're just different, and that's what I try to explain to Josh. I know he just hasn't been diagnosed, but I know I see a lot of me in him. And it's just that we're different. That's all, you know. And but we're also more creative than most people, you know. We have a creative side to us and a crafty side to us. And that's why, I can look at something and think, that would make a good, like I said, a broken coffee cup. That'd make a good flower planter, or a flower vase. So yeah. So there's good things to celebrate with too, to help them understand that it is that's what it is. We're just different. Yeah, we're still loving and caring people, you know. Busby says, I'm 100% crazy. Yeah, there you go, super trucker. I don't suffer from insanity. I kind of enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah, that's any type of disability. That's what makes us who we are, you know. And that's you know, that's to be celebrated in a way. For years, it's been looked at differently, but we are what makes the world interesting, you know? And so, yeah. Charlie Grace, what's up, girlfriend? Happy Monday. How's the watch hours? I'm at like 36 something. So, yeah, that's why I'm kind of trying to go live now. Since I can't go live tonight, I got to do that sleep study. So, Josh says he's not depressed. He just embraced the suck. Oh, but yeah, I'm at 36, a little over 36 something. So, by the end of the week, I should get there. Oh, you're gonna play it again tonight? Oh, thank you, thank you. And like I said, I've been trying to do more lives, but this internet, it's just been so sucky. I tried going up on Kenneth's last night or up on Destination Delights last night, and all I heard was okay, planning traffic. Be careful, trucker. Ticker was working. Made sure his ticker was working. Oh, but yeah, so by the end of the week, and I thought too, if I can get the hours and stuff, Rick will be coming to Florida in a couple of weeks, and he'll have the truck, so I can set some of the or which I haven't even got sit down and did the unboxing to show you all what Napier sent for giveaways. So, and then of course I've got the magnet set that Kratos is giving away, and they're going to ship that straight from them. So, um, Danny D, back from urgent care. I have no strip. I think the viral thing. Okay. Um, Cherokee Kid. That sounds delicious. Oh, what does Cherokee Kid got? My wife made homemade jelly this morning. One is strawberry, one pineapple, watermelon. Oh my gosh, it does sound so good. Hot mess. Hello, hello. I'm at 100 hours, a little over 3,600 hours. So I can't go live tonight because I have to do the sleep study. And then, so I'm just going to have to be mean. And if Tommy goes live at night, then I'm just going to have to step on his toes. But I'm going to try to do some more late nights all this week. And if I can get my 4,000 hours, because I can always drive stream on my way to Florida, okay? And that'll get me a bunch of hours. And then when Rick comes down in 2 weeks, he can bring the big gifts that we have to give away. Like I said, I know there's camping chair, stuff like that. Then that way I don't have to take it down with me. Hot mess coming through. Step aside, step aside. Uh, but Rick can bring that stuff down. He's coming down in 2 weeks. And then that way I should have my paperwork and stuff all done and have everything filled out, and then too, I'll be down there and Susan can help me. What's that say? Gee, hey, it's just dawned on, wait a minute. Dawned on me, there's a song that pretty much sums up my time with the military. I miss the misery. Son, you be good. Yeah, Susan, when we get together, we're going to do a lot of lives together for sure. Yeah, Alicia, I'm getting close and I'm getting excited because, like I said, I've got so much. Like I said, I've got stuff from Napier to give away, and I've gotten some stuff from my travels. That's That's the hard part. Whenever I go into a gift shop, I always got to pick up stuff that I try to give away. Ernie has given me some stuff to give away. Charlie Grace, I got a couple of items of hers, which she said she was going to sponsor some swag also. If she's still able, that's great. If not, that's understandable. Same thing with a couple other people said they are going to, um, you know, donate a couple of prizes. So, but yeah, but like I said, I've got some big ticket items and I'm happy with what I have, you know. I am going to, well, when I get the money, because I'll go looking, I'm going to order some more. I just got my stickers in, but they're square, you know, they're the rectangle. Well, no, they're not square, they're the hologram ones. When they got, and then Tracy went onto my wish list and got me these little stickers, and they all have like a motivational thing on there, like mistakes help you improve. You know, just there's all kinds of different sayings in there. So I want to get round stickers now and put on the back of them so that I can give them out. Yep, Susan's going to do an Amazon gift card, and be right back. I must go shut off the van. That needed to jump start in the yard. Okay. All right, honey. And but yeah, I thought that would be really cool to give out these two, as well as some of the other stickers. Um, but they're the hologram ones. I love the holograms. So yeah, Susan's going to give away an Amazon gift card. And somebody else mentioned something about that. Um, Bud Files, hello, hello, honey. And me and Rick were going to try and get like a gift card. But tell y'all honestly, right now, just to get my medicine, I got to wait Friday's payday. Just to get my medicine before I go south, it's going to cost me almost $100. I have a surprise coming for Angie in Florida. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That's scary. But yeah, I had actually, Alicia, I had talked to um, Juice before about helping me. Uh, do you want some cheese? Alicia, you want some cheese? Oh, gosh. Alicia, that worries me with the diverticulitis. Be careful, because that's what blew my colon. Mm-hmm. Gotta start folding laundry. All right, Paula. Glad you stopped in, honey, and hope to see you again. Hope to see you again soon. But yeah, once I get monetized, also I'm gonna go into the Teespring account and make up some shirts and stuff. Um, ones like the ones that we had originally made that has our logo on the front, which instead of just covering the pocket, I think I might have it bigger on the front. And then on the back it says, "Adventure awaits. Find yours and make the memories." And then on have that one, and then on another one, "I regret nothing," because that's one of Josh's favorite sayings. And so I think that's kind of cute, Ancient Rick Family Adventures on the front, and then on the back, it says, "I regret nothing." You don't think ever been constipated from cheating? Oh, that's good then. Helen after the block of cheese, but not cause constipation. Okay, that's good because that's what worries me. That, and I'm not apologizing. Yeah, Josh. But yeah, I thought about getting, like I said, those couple of shirts, and I've got it set up to where I can order the coffee mugs through the person that's doing my coffee mugs. And I'll just let her know and, PayPal they can PayPal her or PayPal me, and then I can PayPal her, and she'll ship them straight out when she's done with them. So, state of emergency declared in Florida ahead of Angie and Susan getting together. Oh, yeah, the crackers would have, well, it all would have gotten me. I can't even eat a lot of pretzels, because for some reason or other, pretzels don't digest right either. It's going to be hurricane in Florida when Angie and Susan get together. But that's why I'm taking my car, because if I want to go somewhere, I just get in the car and go, as long as I have the gas money. And that's what I've been doing. Hurricane Angie and Susan take over Florida. Yep. I've been putting all of my PayPal gifts that I've been receiving. I've been leaving it in there. Um, Nothing compared to that 8 ounces of cheese. Now, I don't know. I can eat me some cheese. Now, I love cheese, but it hates me. So I've been leaving my money into my PayPal account so that that goes towards our adventures. And I was going to be nice and use it for my medicine. Chris Campbell, 524. Don't know the name, dude. So leave a message. If it's important, I'll call you back. Um, oh God, having Alicia in Florida with us. Oh Lord, that would be hilarious. Look out, Disney. Oh, if we can raise the money, we're going to Disney. That's for sure. And I've already told Mom that's what I want for Christmas is a trip to Disney. I told Rick too, but I think it went in one ear and out the other. Alicia, there's an airport just right down from me. Well, right down from me. It's a couple hours away. So there's some closer, but the one Allegiant flies into Orlando and scooter races at Disney. And Allegiant, I can fly from Allegiant from Florida to home and back. Well, let me think. Uh, yeah, the round trip ticket cost me like $100. You know, I hear it takes 12 counties to be affected to declare. That's Angie. We got to move fast. Oh, we will. Don't worry. Oh, now I see. Like I said, I love Disney, but I went to SeaWorld a couple of years ago. That was amazing too. That was good. Universal and Disney where we usually go the most. If I have the money, I'll find like a cheap hotel room and stay and do like a day at the castle at Disney, and then I'll take a day and do. Sometimes I'll even take 2 days and do Universal. Is on your bucket list before I can't walk anymore. Yeah. What are you talking about? Can't walk anymore. I'm planning on us getting buggies anyway. Went to SeaWorld as a kid. That was fun. Yeah. And see, and I've got this thing about dolphins. I love dolphins. That was my first job. I was working with, well, it was in a gift shop, but on my spare time, the trainers were training me to be a dolphin trainer. So, and that's where I learned to swim was with the dolphins. So, yeah. So, dolphins have a soft spot in my heart. And I would love to go back down to Marineland. That's where I worked at. And but now it's like a conservation area. It don't have like the big rides and stuff, but it still has the dolphins and stuff. Um, I can't afford to do the swim with the dolphins kind of thing, but just be able to go see the dolphins. Um, on my Remember when we had MySpace? I had a ton of pictures in there. Um, I had pictures there where I was playing peekaboo with the dolphin, and I couldn't afford to go to Disney World while I was down there. Just some fun metal detecting while you were, yeah. Oh, we would find a way. We would find a way for sure. Um, but I forgot where I was going. Forgot where I was going. Oh, I was trying to get the truck so that we could take Susan's little, uh, I call her little cart, her golf cart. Um, but I'm taking my vehicle so that when I want to go, I just up and go, you know. Yeah, for Florida residents, tickets are $60. Yeah. Um, they charge 25 for parking. I know, right? You could almost get like, say, like, hey, like Susan, you've got the camper. Get a campground close to, the park. It'd be cheaper to get an Uber to take you, or a taxi to take you to Disney than it would be to park. But I couldn't pretend to live in Florida. I know, right? Hi, Mary. Yeah, for residents, it's like $60, and like mom can get like where she's a resident there, she can actually get an annual pass. And I thought about um, changing my residency there, you know, because I'm back and forth too. This is the first summer, I think. Well, no, since I had my heart attack, we didn't go down that summer. Um, but I usually go down for a couple of weeks in the summer too, 2 to 3 weeks in the summer. So I basically part time, right? So I thought about changing my residency to down there, but I can't do that because Rick works for the state of West Virginia. So unless we were legally divorced, then you know I can't take up residency there. But yeah, because I mean I get mail and stuff there. The federal government says I live there. I should be good enough, you know. It wouldn't be a small world after all. With us ladies riding around with our scooters. That's right. I crash into everything. No, because I'm going to drive. If we're ever on that golf cart, I'm driving. I'm driving. I tried to get mom to take her truck for one, it'd give us more room to take stuff down because I've got that machine I've got to take down where I'm on oxygen at night. Because there's no way, even though there's no way they're going to be able to get a CPAP ready for me by the time I leave. Um, so I'll have to take my machine down, and then all the bottles that I have to take to wear for my portable oxygen, you know, and then hopefully I don't run out because once I get down there, I don't know how I'm going to get them filled. I'll just have to call around when I get there if I have to. I went to Disney in 2020. We didn't come home with a Rona, but we did come home with two strains of flu. Oh wow. Yep, A and B. Ouch. Paramedics would be at standby at Disney World. Oh gosh. Yeah, and we had hand sanitizer, but we didn't use it regularly or anything. Oh, yeah. Attention all Disney World security personnel. Two ladies are on the loose with scooters. Oh. But guys, I'm not, and that's why it's hard for some people to think, because I leave Rick here. It's not that I leave Rick here. He has to work. Um, but yeah, I do better in Florida. And everybody like, oh yeah, you go to Florida and you do this and you do that and and all this stuff. I don't do as much as they think I do because they all think I'm on the beach every day or something. But I work around the house. There's stuff I got to do there because you got to realize we're up here so many months out of the year. So there's tree limbs that's got to be trimmed. The house needs washed down inside and out. So so I stay busy, but I like to be busy, you know, with my bipolar and, well, with my being disabled, I should put it that way. Being on disability, I need to feel needed. So, you know, I like being busy. You can have dual residency. Yeah, but I don't think dual residency will get you the perks. Um, you know, everyone duck and corner when Angie and Susan drive the scooter. Yeah. But yeah, me and Rick's done talked about when he retires, we'll make that our main base. That'll be home. Florida will be our main base. Um, Dear Disneyland patrons, be on the lookout for two women in golf cart. They have been known to do yoga. Do not approach, as they could be dastardly funny, dangerously funny. Yeah. Oh my gosh. But yeah, we was talking about the monetization. I had talked to Juice before about helping me do my monetization. Um, but I don't know if he's going to be able to or not because he's working so much stuff right now. Um, but I did go in and learn how to do some of the giveaway tools. And if I'm in Florida, then I'll be going through my data plan on my phone, so I don't have to worry as much as about the internet dropping and stuff. So, uh, poor Tucker. I don't know if I'd trust Susan with the golf cart or scooter after her crashing so many times. I know Tucker probably looks at her and says, "Where's my hard hat, Mom? Where's my hard hat?" You know. So yeah, but I'm going to. When I'm down there, I'm supposed to meet up with the magnetic squatch. He's supposed to come down to Putnam County and we're going to magnet fish on the St. Johns River. I think Swampy from Swamp Rat Nation, he's talking about coming up and fishing with us up there. And of course, I'm going to take Susan. I think I can pinpoint the ride that we got sick from. It was a new Seven Dwarfs ride, and there was a ton of hands-on things. Oh yeah, while you wait. Won't make that mistake again. Yeah. I'd worry about crushed toes. Yeah. Um, so this is a big difference. I just learned how to do a banner. Well, see, there you go, Busby. Don't be afraid to get in there and play with it. My wife wanted to move from 4,600 feet above sea level to 79 feet above sea level. Ooh, that is a big jump. Yeah. Hey, Paula. Are you back, sweetheart? I want to scoot along with you ladies. Well, come on down, honey. Come on down. My friend Georgianne Rose, she's going to come down in February, I think it is, and we're all going to go to the big schooling meetup. Um, Busby, I don't know how to make a banner. Another channel created everything for me. Oh, Susan, honey, that's what took you 20 minutes. You're doing better than I am, I'm telling you what. Um, I could have had people make banners and stuff for me, but I wanted to learn to do it myself so that if I wanted to change it, I could go in and change it, which turned out to be pretty good because then all of a sudden, Angie Hay Family Adventures became Angie and Rick Family Adventures, you know, and so that I can go in and do stuff like that with it. And it's not hard after you learn how, so stuff like that. Um, but to make the banner for my um, homepage, that's the hardest one. And that can take me days because I am so picky. Yeah. But yeah, play with it. I mean, it's best if you do it on the computer because you see the bigger picture, and you get the whole frame. Yep. Teach a person to fish. Yep. That's what I say. And I like learning new things. Stanley McFalls, hello, hello. But I was talking about, going to do the fishing, magnet fishing with them. Scratching matches. We're going to go down and do some metal detecting with him. Also going to go down and do metal detecting with Swamp Rat Nation. If I get a chance to run up to Salty Magnets, we're going to go up to Salty's and do some magnet fishing with Salty. And I know there's a bunch more that's like, hey, when you get to Florida, holler, you know. I catch people, peat moss in the trees, animals. I love to fish, period. So magnet fishing is just like, oh, okay. Yeah. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of other channels that I want to meet up with while I'm down there. Not just channels, but even supporters. And if I get a chance, I'm going to try to go back out to get swamped and see Robbie and Z Dog again and hang out with the. This time I'll go see the gators and stuff, but I want to try to hang out with the lemurs, you know. So, Susan, I can sit there in our front yard down there in Florida and we'll teach you how to fish. That's what we always did as kids, right? Grass fishing, you know. Still toed boots to be around the wife when she's using her electric scooter. If they're not going to fix that hole in my heart, then I'm going to make my doctor order me a scooter. Um, New Horizon, but Alicia, she's better at it. Yeah. She's untamed, trainable. But because like I said, it takes so much oxygen. But I gotta see how that works because insurance don't pay. I don't think insurance will pay for a whole scooter. So does that mean I'm gonna have to rent it each month? Is that more monthly payments? You know, because right now I'm starting to get billed now for my oxygen, where I had paid in the beginning, then insurance kicked in. Robbie and Z Dog. Oh yeah, I had so much fun down there when I did the interview, and there was so much about Robbie that I didn't even know. You know, that man he's been around the world. Period. And but so I'm having to pay for a part of my oxygen because insurance don't pay all of it. Insurance only pays 70%. So how does that work with the scooter? You know, does that mean I'm going to have to pay so much a month on it? You know, so am I better off to find a used one? So many times those end caps at stores. Uh, Lord, see that's just something else I don't know how that all works, and it hurts my brain to think about it. But I want to be mobile. You know, I've spent my whole life watching the world go by. And after I had my heart attack, I thought, why did I survive? What's my life supposed to mean? I still don't know what my life is supposed to mean, but I can get out and make the videos and leave history and leave memories for my son and my family. And in the meantime, hopefully you all enjoy them too. That's what my channel's about. And I'm meeting great people, great communities. That's why I'm not just in one community. I'm not, toenailing myself into a corner. Um, I'm in different communities and I meet different people. And also, does anybody know the What the Hell's channel? They're just a couple hours from me when I get to Florida. They're down in Florida for the winter, and I will be down there in Florida for the winter. And I have a pretty good idea, going by some of the clues, and stuff that they've, if I put all the clues together, I can almost pinpoint exactly where they're at. But, you just use Susan for gator bait. There you go. Linda Parker, hey, honey. If you get a scooter, you'll always have a seat. Yeah. See, that's the thing. So far, I've enjoyed your channel. Well, I'm glad, Paula. I'm glad. I try to bring different things. For one, it's just following me on my crazy adventures. Some days, by being bipolar and stuff, just a trip to the store could be an adventure, at least in our own little minds, right? But it also gives me a purpose to get out. Ashley, how are you, honey? Just hang out at barbecues. Oh my God. We are going to barbecues because that is some of the best barbecue I have had. And that's the first thing when Rick gets down there, me and Rick and Susan and Jim and Josh. And if I can get Mom to go, we are all heading to barbecues because that is like, I didn't get to take Susan and Jim last year. We did some other places, but that is the best I found last year. And everywhere I went, I had barbecue so I can compare, And so we are going to go to barbecues, that's for sure. And it was right after, if you have watched their channel, Jeremy talked about the grilled macaroni and cheese sandwich that they made him. He wanted a grilled macaroni and cheese sandwich. So when we were down there, we asked about it. And of course, no, it's not on the menu. But, we seen that, and that's kind of what he had his heart set on. So that's what Josh wanted. She's like, well, let me go ask the cook. Yeah, he made it for him, I should say. Yeah. So yeah, that was so cool. But I'm going to try and email them to get you are kind, helpful, and a whole lot of crazy. That's Chris. Yeah. I'm going to try and email them and maybe try and get with them and do a small like interview or whatever. But I understand too, being a YouTuber, you understand if they want their privacy. That's just, that's just part of, you got your public side and then you've got your private side too. So, don't tell my secrets, Busby says. But yeah, I want to try and get with them. And then there's some other places. I found another big game refuge that I want to check out. And maybe this time go to Single Vision, I call it Sanctuary, where they had the big cats and stuff, and we got to feed the bear and stuff like that. Yeah, actually, I got to have that sleep study done tonight. But actually go out there, and his name is Chris. May actually go out and do an interview with him this time, and have him. Hi, Crystal. and have him tell you all more about the different animals. You know, everybody say hi to Crystal. Welcome, honey. Um, because I'm a country girl, and this is what freaked me out. I did not know there was black leopards. When I saw that, I was just floored. She said, it's a leopard. I said, looks like a panther to me. And she's like, wait. And she called it over and it hit the sun. And then you could see its spots. So it's like, wow. I had never seen that, you know. So it shocked me. So I think it would be nice to get Chris to tell us more about the animals and how he come about getting the animals, because most of them are rescues and stuff. And Busby, I've never been to Bucky's, never been there. So that may be something to try on our way through. But of course, got to go to St. Augustine. I love my St. Augustine. A trip to Florida just don't feel right without going to St. Augustine. Oh, you got your ring that you won from Juice today? Good. Put a button in there too, so you got stuck. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be one on the trip, Angie. I'm going to one on the trip. You're going to a Bucky's? Okay, cool. Like I said, I've never been to one, so I might try that as I slide through the Carolinas. Juice's milk can be dangerous. Yeah. I would love if Juice and Alicia could come down and hang out. I would love to be. I don't know if I could hang out with Juice or not. You know, he wears me out just watching him. I don't know if I could keep up with him. That supply your oxygen, they may have a company that they work with down there. Yeah. I kind of mentioned it, and they just, they said, yeah, we'll work something out. So yeah, I figure they do. And if worse gets to worse, there's a fire department right down below me. Um, Bucky's is on your bucket list too. Um, there's a fire department right down below me. And if they can fill their oxygen tanks, then I may be able to get them to fill mine. I don't know, but we'll see. Worst comes to worst, we'll figure something out. So, but yeah. But I did get a bunch of the little bottles, plus I still have a big bottle, which I should have. I never thought. I got like two of them that are empty, or one or two that are empty. I should have had them filled up before I left, but it's too late now. But I was just trying to go because money got tight because of some doctor bills and stuff. So I slacked off on my medicine and stuff like that until I'm ready to go to Florida. So now I've got to get all that. What's life insurance? Yeah. Kids go for it. Just make sure your life insurance is paid up. Yeah. Yeah, mine's paid up. It'll always be paid up because I was smart enough when I wrote the policy, because I sold insurance. When I wrote the policy, I put a waiver of premium disability on there. So if I was ever to become disabled, that it pays its own payments. So I was lucky there. So I didn't lose my life insurance, when I was brought off work. So I was lucky there. And I will tell anybody to look at those extra riders because you never know, you know. Um, Matter of fact, I had one that paid me for 2 years after I become disabled. It's like a short term disability policy, and it paid me, because it was a medical disability, it only paid me 2 years. Um, yeah, have a blessed day. Who's that? Crystal. Okay, honey, gotta go. Y'all have fun. Um, Angie are a candidate for our antigen oxygen maker. That would be, if I could get something like that, that would be great. Because they say there's a hole in my heart. This is what I don't understand. My lung doctor says my lungs are fine. Matter of fact, I just had a second CT scan because he said there is a nodule, a small nodule, that he wanted to keep an eye on. So 6 months later, I went back for another one. Been no change in it, nothing like that. And so he sends me over to have a TTE test or whatever, anyhow, where they go and they do the ultrasound. They go in through my neck, went in through the artery, took a camera, looked at my heart to see how big the hole was, because they found a hole in my heart. And that doctor that did that test is like, oh, yeah, there's a hole there, but I wouldn't worry about it. But my other doctor was saying that if it's small enough, he can go in and what they call sandwich it and seal up that hole in my heart. So I'm not losing oxygen. And if you'll notice, when I get to talking a lot on here, I get short of breath or I'll start coughing a lot and stuff. Well, it's the same way when I get to walking and stuff. Whenever I exert myself, I lose oxygen. And then I'll start staggering because I get lightheaded. So I have to keep my oxygen bottle with me. Now, it's like the other night when we did the train ride through the park at Ashland, I took it with me. But it's like once I walked over to the train and stuff, and by then I was short of breath, so I put my oxygen on for a little while. But once I got on the train and was able to sit down, I could take the oxygen off because I wasn't exerting myself. Uh, Susan, when you get my mail, be careful. Oh, warning you now. So, but yeah. So if they're not going to fix the hole in my heart, which my heart doctor has not contacted me since they did that test, then I'm going to have my lung doctor order me a scooter to see if it's affordable for me to get. So, yeah. But they're saying that if the CPAP machine works, then I may not need the oxygen. Yeah, right. I'm still going to lose oxygen when I exert myself. So, but I just don't have to worry about not breathing at night. They say I stop breathing so much at night that they don't know how I'm still living. It's Memorex. So yeah, that's, and I hate having to spend the extra money. Does that make sense? I hate being on the medication. I honestly feel that if I go off my medication, I'd be better off, because since I had my heart attack, they put you on like the Plavix or whatever to keep, the plaque from gathering in your arteries, because that's what my heart attack was caused by. Well, okay, well, then that messes with your blood pressure. So they put you on blood pressure medication. Well, all that medication messes with your sugar level. So now they got you on sugar medication. And the CPAP isn't that bad. Yeah. I hope that I'm not, I'm hoping I can get used to it, because where I'm claustrophobic, even the little oxygen tube sometimes at night bugs me, you know. But, I understand it's something I have to have. But yeah, it's like all the medication causes something else that they've got to give you medication for. And it's like, if I just quit taking the medication, then I won't need it, all this other stuff. I've never had high blood pressure, which they said I did because that's what caused the heart attack. No. Now, my blood pressure does shoot up. I have to watch it, but I've never had to take medication for it. You know, I stop breathing over 200 times a night, so I don't really get much sleep. Yeah, I forgot. It's like I stop about every minute, I'll stop breathing, you know, issues with it for a while. I can't even wear a scarf. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and anxiety issues. That's why Georgianne was surprised I was still wearing this bracelet that she gave us. You know, they're just like the little twines and stuff. Because I usually can't because of anxieties. But this is one that I've been able to wear. That's why I don't wear my rings because of anxiety. And then I'll start swelling up and stuff like that too. The night sleep testing. Yeah. Is there an organization around your areas that may assist in the electric scooter? No, because Rick makes too much money. Speaking of Rick, hang on just a second, guys. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, see, that's um, with organizations and stuff. Disability only pays what PEIA doesn't pay. So even though I've got PEIA and disability will only pay a percentage of stuff. Um, Now, disability may pick up all of the expense from the for a scooter, but I'm not for sure. Needed a CPAP, and he said it allowed him to dream for the first time in years. Oh, wow. Burning up the roads. Hello, honey. How are you? Um, but see, and that's what hurts in a way because I do have his insurance as a secondary insurance because it's cheaper than what it would cost me to pay for Part B through Medicare. Okay. And Part B only pays, it's the same as, so I don't know. It was cheaper to do it through his work. So I went that route. But I am honestly, and the cat turns it off on me during the night when she's prowling. Oh, wow. Um, so I may recheck everything because we went the route of this his insurance because at the time, and of course, we needed dental and we needed the optimal whatever. We needed glasses and stuff like that. And at the time, PEI didn't offer that. Now they do. So I'm thinking about going back through, or not PEI, but disability, calling the Social Security office and going over that. Um, oh, not feeling too bad. Oh, I hate to hear that, Lucretia. Susan, are you still here? She's probably running around here somewhere. Um, Not sure about an electric scooter or chair, but organizations that loan out medical equipment free. When you're done, you return it, but you keep it for free. You found one there? Yeah. Uh, you just read what she wrote. Is it about Juice's getting that ring from Juice? See, I don't know. There's a lot of organizations and stuff around, but they help those that are low income or no income, stuff like that, where Rick works and stuff like that. That puts us in the working class people, and we're the lost category. I hate to sound glum about it, but yeah. Do you ever use a scooter at the grocery store? Yeah. Yeah, I will, because I don't like having to wear the oxygen. And so I'll get a scooter at the store to do my shopping and stuff with. If not, I couldn't do it. You know, there for a while, I didn't even know what was going on, but I would actually sit down in the middle of the store thinking I'm having a panic attack because I couldn't catch my breath. And I'd sit down in the middle of an aisle somewhere. And that's why I had my dog with me all the time, because a lot of it I thought was panic attacks. And then come to find out it wasn't. After I had my heart attack, I guess they said they figured that I had the small hole or I had a weak spot. And then when I had the heart attack, it caused it to open up a little more. So, but I'll figure something out. To be honest, I want people to know I'm married. Yeah. Well, I'll be honest with you. My rings cut into my fingers, which I know you can't see it now because they're all wrinkly, but you'll see a couple of lines through here. And what had happened was um, the inside is kind of raised, and it cut into my finger and it scalded. It got real hot and scalded. All right, Paula, thanks for being here. You probably enjoy having your own. So you would probably, yeah. Yeah, I would. This one I found does not ask anything about income at all. Oh, wow. Welcome back, Troy. But yeah, where I would sweat and stuff, it scalded. And there for the longest time, I had like a burn right around, through here. But it did leave a couple of little marks on there. So, um, but yeah, so I've got to keep an eye on time. All right. I guess it is getting to be about that time. As much as I hate to, I've got to go jump in the shower. Rick's on his way home. I got to go jump in the shower and get ready to go for that sleep study tonight. Why do I got to take a shower just to go down there and go to bed? Because when I come home, I have to take a shower because I just like, oh. Um, but anyway. But I'm not complaining, people. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. Um, every breath that I do get to take, I am thankful for. Um, there's some white stuff in my yard. Oh, gosh. I'm thankful for every breath that I do get to take, because I did not realize when I had my heart attack, I kept thinking it was a heat stroke because that's what it felt like. My husband bought outright for $800. It was a $2,500 brand new. Yeah. See, what I'm also worried about, and maybe I'm just being picky, but where I'm in the country, I can't take them little bitty plastic tires and stuff like that, because I don't have sidewalks to ride on. Even when I'm down in Florida, I've got sand. So are they going to, they say they'll get you the scooter that you need. Well, I need one almost four-wheel drive, but you know what I'm saying. But getting to be about that time, Mark says, yeah. So when I had the heart attack, I thought it was just a heat stroke, because we were out there laying concrete and I had gotten overheated, and I was sweating and stuff, and I came in and I was trying to get my temperature down, and I couldn't get my temperature down. And I was dizzy and stuff because, not like I said, I thought it was the heat stroke. And I even put ice packs like under my arms, between my legs to get those main arteries and under, behind my neck, trying to get those main arteries cooled down to cool my body temperature down. And it just wasn't working. So I called my mom because Rick was out there finishing up cleanup from, you're laying concrete. You just can't leave it, in a bucket, or whatever. And so I called my mom and I couldn't, because I couldn't get up to find my aspirins. And I told her, I was like, get me an aspirin. Bring me an aspirin just in case, I thought just in case I'll take an aspirin. Um, and we talked to my aunt, and she's a nurse, and we explained everything to her. She's like, yeah, that sounds like a heat stroke. See if you can get your body temperature back down. But I was sweating and burning up, but yet chilling, and I thought, well, it's because I had ice packs all over me, And um, then all of a sudden it felt like my left arm went to sleep. And that's one thing she says, take notice if there's any change in your arms, then, because then it could be like a full blown stroke or anything. But then my left arm felt like it went to sleep. It didn't hurt, not the first pain, nothing. And so I'm like, okay, we got to call an ambulance, So by the time the ambulance got here, my heart rate was what they was called tombstoning. It would, instead of going, how it's supposed to go, it would go up, make a block, and come back down. Go over, make a block, come back down. So it literally looked like a line of tombstones across the page. And so they called HealthNet. And I remember all of this because I talked to Rick even. I said, I was apologizing. I'm like, I guess I really screwed up this time, Yeah, good thing I didn't lose the movement. Yeah. And I remember being in the helicopter in HealthNet thinking, this is cool. I'd never been in a helicopter before, and you're right up front, I'm loving this. And I was kind of setting up, And then the nurse says, honey, we're going to have to lay you back. We're going to have to intubate you. Well, I've watched enough TV shows to know that they intubate you when they're afraid they're going to lose your airways. So I knew then that my heart rate was acting up. And I remember them start lowering me back. And then I remember being shocked. My heart had quit. And they were having to use the defibrillators. So, like I said, I just remember that first, and that was it. Because they knocked me out that quick. Or I died that quick. And then again, they got that started again, rushed me straight in, which I don't remember anything after that. They rushed me straight into the cat lab. They put me on the operating table, and they lost me again. And first thing I thought of was having that big old scar, I thought they was going to do open heart surgery. And the doctor said he didn't even have time to even think about any of that. They just had to, they kept a pacemaker on me to keep, or a defibrillator, or whatever. They kept my heart at a regular beat so they could go in and put the stents in. So yeah, every breath that I do get to take, I am thankful for it. Even though I think sometimes, it feels like, not having the scooter, stuff like that's a burden, but at least I'm still here to complain about it. It sounds electrifying. Yeah, it was, Busby. It really woke me up, shocked me to my core. I'm telling you, you know, I would gag if they tried to shove. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I would. And when they did try to bring me to, I wouldn't breathe on my own. And I think that goes back to the sleep apnea. Once I stopped having to breathe for myself, then they like to never got me to start back again. And I had the heart attack on Saturday, and they tried to bring me off the ventilator Sunday and Monday, and they couldn't. And they had to keep me sedated because I was fighting. I wanted that stuff out of, I couldn't stand being on the ventilator and stuff. But then I remember Tuesday night, I was able to start breathing on my own, and they brought me out. And the doctor says, I said, when can I go home? And he's like, honey, you're going to be here for a few days, because I was still in ICU. And he said, then we'll put you in the step down unit for a couple of days, keep an eye on you. And then if you do okay, we'll talk about letting you go home the weekend or early next week. I said, oh no, I'll be home by Thursday. He's like, no, you won't. I said, watch me. So Wednesday, I did good Tuesday night. Wednesday, they put me in step down, and I was up walking around. I was going all through the hospital, going out to smoke. Yeah. And no, I don't think I was at that time. But I was up walking all through the hospital, and a little rehab guy comes. I was going into my hospital room. The little rehab guy was coming out. I was going, I thought I'd see if you wanted to do some of the rehab. And why? So I build my strength back up for walking. Sorry, beat ya. And and then guess who came home on Thursday? So, and no pain. Yep. That's one thing I'll admit. I have more pain now than I did during or before my heart attack. So yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, where they did the surgery and stuff, I was sore, but where they didn't have to do open heart surgery, I was, yeah. Matter of fact, on Facebook, there is a picture of me setting up Wednesday morning. I've got my oxygen on, sitting there having a cup of coffee. I was sitting there talking with my aunt. Angie was mooning the whole hospital. Maybe that's why they let me out early. Nephew just showed up, so you got to go. Yeah, I've got to go too, guys. I've got to go get that sleep study done, and I'm trying to stay awake because I've been tired all day. And I knew if I took a nap, then I wouldn't sleep tonight. So I got to drive myself down there, and then that way I'll have the car to come home on tomorrow because Rick has to work. So, and Josh's doctor's appointment ain't till 10 o'clock tomorrow. So, yeah. But anyway, so yeah, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you for being here and listening to me rant and rave and watching me do my crafts. I love doing the crafts. I wanted to start some more, but I know not to because I got to leave here in a little bit. So, blessings for recovery. Thank you. Thank you. But like I said, they're just going to go in and suit me up with that CPAP machine to see how it needs to be regulated. And that way they can ship it to me in Florida after they see, how much oxygen I'm going to need at night to keep breathing. So they can mail it to me when I'm in Florida. But yeah, guys, so remember, adventure awaits, guys. Get out there, make the memories. That's the most important thing that we can leave on this earth in of your wires. Well, I just have to wear the CPAP. So hopefully it won't be as bad as when they stick all them things, those electrodes to your head and all that stuff. Hopefully I don't have to do all that again, I'll put it that way. But yeah, I might take a picture, look like Darth Vader. But guys, above all else that you're going to leave on this earth, it's not about the inheritance. It's not about the property. It's the memories. Okay. Money comes and goes. Properties come and go. but memories will last a lifetime. And so get out there, make your memories, guys. That's what my channel is all about, is what you do with your dash. That's right. It's not the birth or the death. It's the dash in between, guys. Getting the laundry done. Jeez, yeah. It's a memory, honey. So, but that's why my channel, that's why I want to get the shirt that says to get out and make the memories, because that's what it's all about. When I'm dead and gone, nobody's going to remember what a good cook I am. Nobody's going to remember if I cleaned house. Nobody's going to remember this or that. But they're going to remember their laughs and the memories that they have with me. And that's what I want to share with everybody. So, yeah, okay, getting mushy all now. So, I am going to go be Darth Vader tonight. And, of course, I'm taking my phone with me, so I may be able to jump in and out of some lives. So, you guys have fun. Don't miss me too much. And I'll talk to y'all later on. I love you. Bye, guys. Remember, I'll remember you downstairs.